Please give me your name, where you're from, and what brought you to Dodge City.
My name is Dion Dawson. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. Another chance to play the game of football brought me to Dodge City.
Okay. Next.
Okay, I'm Kamala Blackwell. I'm from Dodge City, and I came here to get my associate's degree.
Okay, Darius.
My name is Darius Baker. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I came here to play football too.
Okay.
Elijah Battle from the state of New Jersey. Came here to play football.
Okay. Thank you. Dion, what do you think makes a successful student?
A successful student. You gotta be focused. You gotta want to be successful in order to be successful in my eyes. You just gotta have a will to want to.
Okay.
You can't let nothing stop you. You gotta always stay grounded and be a humble person about things. Be humble about things and just, want to succeed in life.
Okay. Thank you. Kamala, what do you think makes a successful student?
You have to go to class. You have to put forth the effort in your classes to get good grades. You have to manage your time and discipline yourself. You have to create a balance with your social life and academics so that you're well-rounded and you can be successful.
Thank you. Darius, what do you think? Can you add to that? What would you think makes a successful student?
You got to take initiative once you get to college, because it's not like high school. No one's going to make you do anything. You got to get yourself up and get to class, make sure everything's done. The teachers are not like in high school where they're going to make you do everything. You got to get up and do it yourself.
Okay. Elijah, what do you think?
To be a successful student, you got to manage your time wisely, because in college, you're not forced to go to class, do your work, stuff like that. So you definitely got to manage your time. You got to do everything you got to do to get up out of here.
Examples of people that aren't going to be successful as a student.
Being complacent. Just not being focused and thinking everything is being relaxed about things and not taking everything serious because thinking you got it. Thinking it's more like high school when it's not. All the freedom you get and trying to, just taking the freedom and not doing your work and stuff like that.
Okay.
Just don't go with that. Don't go with them.
Kamala, what would you think? Can you describe an unsuccessful student?
An unsuccessful student would probably not try. They would let obstacles become walls, and that would, if something's challenging, don't let that stop you from trying. That should be something to reflect on, and maybe if you have a hard test coming up, just study harder for that test. Don't let the fact that it's going to be difficult keep you from thinking that you're just going to fail and not try.
Sounds good. Darius, do you have any examples of someone that might not have been successful, and what they do that you would have done differently?
Someone that waits to the last minute to get things done, stuff like that, or not know how to use their time wisely, like Elijah said before. So things like that.
Okay.
Well, they didn't take responsibility for what they had to do. Like sometimes they'll just say like they in the dorm, they got class, they want to sleep all day, and then when the work is due, they try to get it done the last minute, and they just can't do it.
That's a good example. Dion, last question. What advice, if you had yourself sitting out here, what advice would you give yourself out here as a freshman coming in?
Something that I learned my first year of college. On time is late. Early is on time. That's something you can take with you throughout life, I believe. And it's something I live by now.
Probably to, try, put forth the effort, get good grades, stay focused on that, and try not to get caught up in other aspects that keep you from, that distract you from getting good grades.
Okay. Darius, you have your freshman self sitting out here. What advice would you give yourself, if you could?
A big thing to me is asking for help, because if you need help, I feel like you should ask. There's a lot of people that don't want to ask for help, and they might need it or whatever, and there's people, they're not going to help you if you don't want to be helped, you feel me? So
that's good. What do you think, Elijah? This is your future self out here. What would you tell him?
I would tell him, don't be afraid to try. Whatever you do your best.